Hi, Deborah and Val. This week I was doing my relationships testing. As you know from the get-go, this business was set up to be pretty simple and we didn't rely on very many relationships. And talking to my gurus and my clients, I pretty much established the importance of the relationships that I already assumed existed. So it was a good week that way. It was a good validation of the thoughts I previously had, but there wasn't a whole lot new contributed by either my gurus or by my customers. I did make a couple small changes to my business model canvas. As you know, there aren't a lot of key relationships in the way I've constructed this business, so none of these changes really had any effect on key relationships. But I was finally able to talk to a mutual fund manager. The bad part was that she said, well, I'm not really your market. Really what you want is a hedge fund manager. This does make sense. Hedge funds are usually more aggressive and more speculative, and I think I may have some luck there. However, I don't know any hedge fund managers, so this is one of those deals where I'm looking on the internet for people and just trying to cold call them. So far, not very successfully, but hopefully this week, I have more time this week, so hopefully this week I'll be able to do that. Another suggestion was to enroll in an RSS feed so that I can get late-breaking updates as required, and I need to look into that more. I don't know that I'll do that. So far, just using regular internet sites has provided plenty of the information I need to conduct trading the way we do it. Outside of customer relationships, we really only have three, and all three of them are internet-based. And in some cases, they are really not even based on personalities. But the biggest and the most important is the relationship that we need to establish with whichever broker-dealer we decide to use. We're looking at three different ones at the moment. The broker-dealer is I can't emphasize enough, the broker-dealer is where we're going to get our fee structure and making sure that our clients understand the fee structure and what this is going to cost. We're looking for a broker-dealer who will negotiate for the more trades we make, the less our fees are. The more clients we have, the less fees they have. At the same time, we need to negotiate speed. And I gave a decent write-up about speed, but long story short is that if the master account trades at a specific price, we need to do all we can to make sure our clients get that same price. But it is a market. So of course, if we get a price of, say, and I use this example, 53 cents, and the market is going down, we want our clients to still get 53 cents as a sell point, but as the market goes down, we still want them to get 52 or 51, and we don't want the sell to just not happen. And that is something that a functionality that we're going to need to look for, and it's a very important one. Speed really does matter in this business, as you can imagine. Also, the broker-dealer is a main interface for our clients to sign up for their account because, of course, we're going to be trading through the broker-dealer. The customer only subscribes with us. They sign up through the broker-dealer. And then also, that's where the customer will be able to decide the percentage of risk they want to take. I've mentioned before, say I'm trading 100 shares, but someone wants to halve his or her exposure, then they can only say 50%, so they'd only trade 50 shares. Again, that's a functionality that the broker-dealer needs to provide. A second relationship will have to be with our website provider. I think the website's very important. As I say, it won't get us customers, but it could lose us customers if it's poorly done. I think that's a big one for us, and it needs to be easy and simple and some way that we can explain what's going on with the customers and give them that single point of contact that gives all the information they need, not just for the month or the year, but even as importantly for the day. And some of the clients really like the daily feedback. And then lastly, we use a fair number of commercial financial products for our information. As I said, talking about RSS, I don't know that I need to go further than just what's commercially available, but our strategy is based on momentum. So we need strategic data for the day, and then we look for momentum highs and lows in which to do puts and calls on our options tradings. This is an important section for us. So as long as we get that, then we can execute our trades. So those are the three main key relationships. And as I said, they're all internet-based, so they're not very difficult to have, and they are all commercially available. So that's about it for this week. In the coming week, I need to continue to trade, which I will be able to start doing again. I may have told you last time I haven't been trading lately because my actual job has been preventing it. I know, can you imagine? So I haven't been able to trade much, so I'll be able to get back to that starting next week. We need to continue to look at broker-dealers and risk mitigate to see what services we actually want and which ones we actually have to have. For example, I would trade some of the functionality in the website to have a little bit more control on stop losses and trailing loss stops and all those things that can help you to minimize your financial risk. And then we need to start, or I need to start thinking about website design and seeing if there is some way, if say a broker dealer doesn't have a functionality that I want, seeing if I can possibly incorporate it into my website and still be able to use it and protect the client's interests and keep them keep them involved in what I'm doing. All right, that's it. I'll talk to you next time. Bye.